The sparring with Choco, how were those sparring sessions? Like, how many of them were they?
We had 3 sparring sessions. All 3 were 8 rounds. It's one of those sparring matches where neither of them were trying to knock each other out, but neither of them were trying to let the other guy get the best out of them either. They were just so beautiful sparring matches where there was no instructions needed.
They're just flowing.
The whole gym, everybody watching, just quiet. At the end of the round, everybody just clapped. Yeah. It was like fighting in Tokyo, where nobody screams anything during the fight. Nobody's screaming anything to neither of the fighters. And then when the round ends, everybody claps. That's how it is in Japan. That's how the fans are. It was pretty much the same thing, because the sparring was so beautiful. Both fighters just did a great job. It was one of those parts, where you enjoy as a fan, not because they're kicking their ass. Because in my gyms, I've had my Dana sparring, Brandon Rios. You could imagine that. I've had those type of sparring. Kelly Pavlik versus David Benavides. Those type of sparring. But when it comes to beautiful, talented sparring, Chocolatito versus Bam was beautiful.
What were some of the... I don't know, what do you take most from those sparrings, like watching, like for fans watching at home? I know they're thinking like, well, who won or who had the upper hand, like, or, what was going on?
You know what? And it was sparring where it wasn't like we were looking to spar him because that's, similar style to Gallo or anything, because it's totally the opposite. Gallo's a really good boxer, good counter puncher. So it was just one of those sparrings for experience, just to have that experience, because maybe they're never going to fight each other, but that experience in the ring with him, even though it wasn't a fight, they were both trying to dominate. With their skills, with their speed, with their talent, with their power. So that was the experience that I wanted to get for Bam. Not because his fight's similar to Gallo. It's because I wanted him to know that even though he's never going to fight him, but the 24 rounds that they did together, now he's fighting Gallo. After Gallo, if everything goes well, then he could say he's been in there with the 4 super flyweight, exactly. So that I wanted that for him, and it wasn't like I looked for it. Mr. Honda called me, asked if we were okay, if we had sparring matches. Chocolatito's also getting ready for a fight in July, and he trains in Coachella, so we're just 1 hour away. So that's how we were able to do that sparring.
I know I've asked you. I know others have asked you. You've said Mr. Honda doesn't want that fight. Is there any chance in the future that we do get that fight, and you guys were looking at that sparring like, hey, maybe do a little scouting here, take a little notes, because you never know?
I don't think so, because Mr. Honda has told them that he doesn't want them to fight each other. But I would like to. Honestly, I would, because not because I have anything against Chocolatito. He's a legend. He's a 4th division champion, and I believe he's going to look for his 5th division pretty soon. Sometime end of the year or next year, he's going to try to go out there and challenge himself for his 5th division title. So it would be an honor just to share the ring with him and to say we did face all 4 in a fight. But that's going to be something that I think we're going to have to really go against Mr. Honda and even the fighters, because I think both of them have already agreed that they don't want to fight each other.
That's too bad for us fans, but I get it. They have a lot of respect for each other. Virgil's in training in camp. I know the Tim Tszyu, his original opponent, fell out. Is he still going to be on that card, the August card with Crawford, or what's going on with Virgil right now?
No, he's not going to be in that card anymore. I think it's already official. But I think Golden Boy and Rick Merrigan, they're already working on putting him, because that's what I need for Virgil, activity. He's already had 2 fights this year, and they've both been first-round knockouts. So right away, I told him I need something in the summer, and they are going to put it together. They are going to put him in sometime in August. They're already working on certain dates. But he will not be on the August 3rd. So on August 3rd, I'll just have Rayo Valenzuela. So my focus will be on Rayo for that night. Vergil will probably fight a few weeks after, and then hopefully again before the end of the year. So it'll give us 4 fights for Vergil in 1 year, which is going to be beautiful. That's what Vergil needed.
So when you saw the tweet from Ryan saying, hey, I want this fight against Vergil, did you take it serious at all? Did the team take it serious at all? Or you think like, he's just tweeting?
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind is like, he's just doing it, because that's the way he is. He challenges everybody. He'll challenge a heavyweight if, just to get his name out there. But I think he will do it. Not anytime soon, because he's got to go through so many different things. Nevada, New York's probably he's gonna have to deal with something like that. Stuff like that. So let's wait and see. It wouldn't be anytime soon, but can it happen in the future? I think it can, because I think Ryan is those type of fighters that will do it. I know there's so many other fighters that challenge everybody and then they don't find nobody. I think Ryan will. He's already proved it. With his fight against Haney, his fight against Tank. I think he will fight it, but not anytime soon.
Is it a smart move to fight a Virgil if you're a Ryan? In your opinion, your honest opinion, seeing Virgil's skills?
Definitely not. But Ryan will do it because he knows it will generate, and that's what Ryan's about. Ryan wants to bring, even because he doesn't worry about his record. He doesn't worry about being undefeated. He wants to go out there and give the fans a great fight, an exciting fight. He's done it before, and that's what Ryan's about. Making the most money out of it. Why would he go out there and fight somebody that's not going to make any sense for him? I think that's what Ryan's doing, and I think smart of him. Why not? He's young. He's got so much following. That people are going to tune in, and a lot of people are going to think that he could beat Virgil. A lot of people, all his fans are going to think that he could do it, because the way he brings, the way he tells the world, the way he believes in himself, he makes you believe like he does, like he will beat them.
How does that fight play out, Robert? Knowing the styles and stuff. It just, to me, it seems like it's a crazy fight. Not because Ryan's a big guy, not because of skills or anything like that, but just Ryan fights at 140, Virgil's at 54, and Virgil hits like a truck.
I hate to say it because I like Ryan, but yeah, it's not going to be pretty for Ryan. It won't be pretty. Yeah.
That's what a lot of fans think.
Yeah. Ryan's fans who might not know nothing about boxing are going to believe that he could beat him, but nah, there's no way. It's no way.
Yeah. When you see Rayo in camp, how's he looking, preparing for a very motivated a Pitbull Cruz that just won a title, 140 pounds?
You know what, Rayo's his opportunity at a world title is something that came to him when he was getting ready to fight. Last week, June 15, he was supposed to be on that card with Benavides and Tank, but then they told him, if you wait a couple months, you're gonna fight for the world title against Pitbull Cruz, and there was no thinking to do. Let's do it. We all agreed that that's the best fight for him. I think he's got a great chance, man. He's so motivated. He's so strong, training so good right now that we're going out there to put to upset Pitbull Cruz, and I know there's very few that think we even have a chance, but I think he's got a great chance of beating him.
In your opinion, why does he have a great chance? What do you see in Rayo that maybe the fans are not looking at, and maybe even Pitbull Cruz might underestimate from him on fight night?
Well, when it comes to underestimating, I think Pitbull Cruz doesn't do that. I think Pitbull Cruz trains very hard for all of his fights. He trains hard. He's motivated. He's dedicated. He fights for his family, which is the main reason that I know he's always going to be motivated. He's got his family, his wife that are always next to him. So he does it for them. So there's no chance where he's underestimating him. I think the boxing world might be underestimating Rayo. Rayo has great power. He's a big guy. Even at 140, they might be thinking, we're bringing in a lightweight to 140. No, I think Rayo's a big 140 pounder too. He's got a great reach, great footwork is what we're working on right now. So I think we have a great chance.
Yeah, the one thing with Pitbull in the Pitbull fights is dealing with the pressure that Pitbull brings, but the awkward angles that he throws these punches that you're not really expecting. How are you guys approaching that?
Well, we're working on it. Honestly, obviously, I can't tell you guys exactly what we're doing and what we're working on, but he's doing a great job, man. We got guys that are coming in. Oscar Duarte is scheduled to come in on the 24th of this month to give us the rest of training camp, which is going to be like 6 weeks of sparring. Oscar Duarte is perfect. We got a couple kids from my own gym that are doing a great job. Kid from San Diego that's going to start coming too. So I think the sparring that we're going to get with Duarte can't get any better. Duarte is physically so strong and keeps coming forward. That's going to give Rayo really good work. I think he's going to be in great shape, because to beat Pitbull Cruz, you could have the best skills in the world, but if you're not in shape, you're gonna lose, because these guys are gonna keep coming. You gotta be in great shape to be able to do that for 12 rounds.
No, yeah, definitely. The Pitbull just keeps coming and coming and coming.